following us on social media, showing up to events and telling people about the show and all that kind of stuff.
Thank you.
You know, we just appreciate you hanging in there and just deciding you're going to join fun. You know, that's what we're trying to do every morning. We're just trying to have a little bit of fun, not take anything too seriously, get through the morning as quickly as we can, and at least make the morning part of everybody's day, including ours.
Right.
Nice and quick, you know? But every once in a while, people, and I've done this before, like I'll hate watch something or I'll hate listen to something.
Oh, for sure.
And at some point, it just gets to be unhealthy, right? Where you have to, and I had to do this with a couple people recently. I did unfollow on social media because all it was doing was aggravating me.
Yeah.
You know?
But
I couldn't help it.
Are you down to following 2 people now or what?
No.
Get it.
But sometimes, like, you can't make that decision on your own. Somebody has to do it for you, and that's what we're doing with some of these people who have, they've drawn the line. In fact, this first one I have says, I've reached my breaking point, is the subject line of the email.
Oh, no.
In this edition of The Woody Show Crossroads. Unfortunate. Yeah. But it has to be done. Gotta let him go. All right, this first one was an email that was sent to us, email@thewoodyshow.com, from someone named Casey. Again, subject, I've reached my breaking point. Despite my opinion of Seabass, I consider myself to be a fan of the show, but I never got the impression that his obnoxious teen boy-like behavior has ever been appreciated by the rest of the show until now.
Nice.
So now I blame you all and have decided that I can't support the show any longer.
We're enablers.
The other morning, I heard the bit where he goes into Taco Bell's begging for free tacos.
Yeah.
First of all, it goes without saying that it's insensitive to our unhoused neighbors, meaning homeless people. That's the new term, by the way, for
yes,
homeless.
Unhoused
That is
neighbors.
a reach, Casey.
This is what they have to do to survive. Secondly, what is funny?
Yeah.
Just hear him out.
Okay.
What is funny about making life more complicated for the employees? It's been a long 18 months for the frontline workers who put their lives at risk on the daily to feed your stupid, condescending, balding ass.
Not workers, heroes.
The day will come when he catches a fist to his face, but unfortunately, I won't be here for it.
That's because you're a pussy and you never throw it.
Yeah, pussy.
That is from Casey. We've lost Casey, everybody. I'm gonna miss everybody. See you, loser.
Oh, no.
Bye, Casey.
How dare you mildly annoy employees?
Yeah.
It is complicated.
It's probably the most interesting thing. They don't go home every day and say, guess what happened today?
Yeah.
But I guarantee that's what happened that day.
Exciting day
And
for
Sacha
them.
Baron Cohen and
Yeah.
Jackass guys and Eric Andre get this crap.
Yeah.
I hope not.
All right, here we
They
go.
probably do.
This next one is from Andrew. Subject, why does Menace think he's a celebrity?
Good question.
Okay.
Hoy, Woody Show.
Boy, Andrew.
I do think I'm a celebrity. Oh, wait.
I recently went to an event that Menace said he would be, quote, hosting.
Okay.
My wife and I got there nice and early, had great food, played some games, etc. I was anxiously awaiting for Menace and Randy to show up because I have been a longtime listener and I was excited to finally meet a couple of the people from the show in person.
All right.
Menace and Randy show up. I was nervous because I am socially awkward, but I wanted to meet and get a picture with them.
Okay.
I approached them in the photo area that was set up, and Menace goes, "Hold up." Which that sounds about right.
Okay.
He stops interacting with everyone, gets on his phone, and calls, in his words, quote, "my assistant," to get someone to take
That's a
pictures
lie.
of him and Randy with listeners.
No.
Now, that kind of makes sense looking in from the outside that he would want someone helping to take pictures for them. However, the way he was talking to his, quote, assistant was out of line for somebody who can't spell 95% of the words in the English language correctly. I was deeply saddened in the moment, but while Menace was on the phone with his assistant, Randy, although dressed like a giant 7th grader,
That is Randy.
I mean, that's character.
was very courteous, professional, and sweet to my wife and I. Randy and my wife bonded over a conversation about sunglasses and was very nice overall, so thank you, Randy.
Good job,
Menace
Randy.
got off the phone with his, quote, assistant and was finally ready for a picture. I asked if we were going to do the Menace pose, which you cross your arms and stand straight up.
Right.
And Menace scoffed at me and then continued not to smile in the picture. I've attached a copy. I am overall disappointed that he thinks he is all that and a box of chocolate, but in reality, he just ate the box of chocolate and was mean. Therefore, he has been demoted from number 4 on my Woody Show power rankings to 9th.
Oh, no.
That's all I got to vent about now. Not in with Menace. Randy's hair is crazy.
It is.
His
It's
power
glorious.
rankings now go Woody, Seabass, Ravy, Greg's temper tantrums, then Greg, random civilian that dies in the movie the day after tomorrow, Cameron, and then Menace.
Oh, no.
That is from Andrew. It looks like, you know.
Let's see the picture.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta be nicer to your assistant.
Yeah. If I have one. I don't. You can look at all the photos that day. I'm not smiling.
That seems like a typical Menace picture to me.
His mouth's not open.
And Randy was there.
Yeah.
I know.
Who's your
vouch
assistant,
for me.
though?
I don't have one.
I need an assistant.
I got to call my assistant.
Yeah.
That description of Randy is dressed like a 7th grader.
That is no lie.
Nailed it.
Next
That's an
up,
absolute lie.
Next up, Woody Show
call my
Crossroads.
Oh, no.
This one was sent to the radio station feedback email address, which, by the way, we get copied on. So when they think they're ratting us out to management or our boss or whatever, we also get copied because it all goes to people in the programming department.
Okay.
This is from Zoey. And it always asks when you fill these out. Reply requested? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I would
Hit
like to
me
hear
back.
back. Yeah.
Dear manager,
Dear manager.
just want to let you know that you have just lost a listener. It's clear you are not listening to your DJs, or maybe you are, and you are just as openly homophobic as they are.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I
Greg.
tuned in against my better judgment as your morning team was doing something they called the gay report or something like that.
The gay
It was the gay report, yes.
And I had to think about it for a second. I'm like, what are they talking
gay
about? Because I
report.
stopped there. I hadn't read forward yet. I'm like, what is
The
it?
gay report.
It was Greg's investigation.
Yeah.
The gay report,
Oh,
aka
yeah,
the
so-
gay
Right.
report.
It was
Yeah.
a Peabody Award-winning report.
This is on the public airwaves. He was going through a bunch of LGBTQ plus terminology on the air, and he tried to guess as to why, quote, most male flight attendants are gay. Stereotype much?
Thank you.
And what was happening while he did this, quote, report?
Yep.
The rest of the morons were straight up ripping the community to pieces.
I know I was.
Where was that? What makes you think it's okay for a straight, cisgender, and no doubt white male to talk about such things?
How dare you?
The world would be a better place when more queer and people of color reps take over the airwaves and end this rule of the straight white males.
Preach, Zoe.
That's from Zoe. We lost Zoe.
Yeah, Greg, you non-queer.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, wait,
You
you are.
cisgender male.
Yeah.
Including you, woke
White
Zoe.
dudes.
And that was the number one thing we learned from Greg's investigation is that most flight attendants are actually straight.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
It was
wait.
fascinating study.
And it was the gay report.
And LGBTQ plus, it was only G.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
Get your cues out of here.
It was only G, yeah.
Yeah.
Had nothing to do with the L's and the V's.
Here's another one you're going to love. Woody Show Crossroads. Email to woodyshow.com. This is from Bryce.
Bryce.
Douchey name.
Mega douche.
Yeah. You usually tell just by the name. Subject, Woody is cold and uncaring.
Okay.
All right.
That is not true at all.
I got to say, I am more than a lot disappointed you aren't using your platform for good instead of high-fiving vigilante justice.
Oh.
The other morning, I heard a story talked about where a guy in Texas came to a party, pulled a gun, started shooting, and when the crowd came after him, he started running, and when they caught up to him, they repeatedly hit the shooter with a brick until he died.
Right.
Woody said, and I quote, "Good. He got what he deserved." He even said, quote, "I love that."
Sounds accurate.
Yeah,
Quote,
that-
I love that.
I absolutely did.
I
too.
love that.
First accurate email so far.
Then he went on to say that the family of the person he shot at the party, who also died, should be given the brick that killed the shooter that they could keep as a souvenir. That is so sick. No empathy at all. There are two sides to every story, and while I am not condoning him shooting people, he clearly was going through something and, at least in the moment, couldn't see any other way out of it.
No.
Did you consider that at all? No.
Nope.
No, because that's a lie.
This would have been the perfect opportunity to raise awareness for mental health, or maybe you could have taken the time to point out why guns are the problem in America and how this could have been avoided altogether. Bricking a guy to death? Do better. Click. Radio off.
Oh.
For good.
Click.
We lost Bryce.
Right.
Do better, Woody.
Yeah, be better. Sorry, man.
You didn't know the shooter story.
Yeah.
It was the gun that went to the party,
yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
He had no choice. It's either gun or nothing.
Yeah,
Right.
it was the gun that got a little
The
jumpy.
gun went to the party
Yeah.
and did the shooting.
And what 1984 radio that you had that still clicks?
Yeah, click. Here, I'll give you one more, just
Yeah.
because it's very topical.
Okay.
I lowered the antenna on my radio.
Yeah, this one's more angry than anything.
Oh, no.
So, get some more appropriate music here. Let's go with this one.
Oh boy.
All right, email from Anonymous. Woody is a hero.
Okay.
All right.
And it begins. Attention, fat ass Woody. Dude, you're not fooling anybody. Yeah, we get it. You've lost a bunch of weight. You think you're better than everyone now, including Simone Biles.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
That is
totally
true.
do.
That's what I said. I think
Yeah, you're so much better than her.
she busts her ass, accomplishing way more than you could, especially physically. Then when it becomes too much and she steps down, setting a good example for young people, you call her a quitter? You think you could do better? Give me a break. Looking out for yourself even when the expectations are high is bad. Getting down to a normal weight like every other person equals, oh my God, you're such a hero. You should get the gold medal, Woody. Whatever, dude. I hope you hit your goal weight and still die of a heart attack. Loser.
All right.
That is from Bonita.
Very hateful, Bonita.
She was anonymous, but then signed
Yeah,
her
right.
name.
Yes, that's why I thought it was so funny.
Right.
Oh, Bonita. So there you go.
We're
There's
gonna
the
be missing you,
all
Bonita.
right.
there's the Woody Show Crossroads, you guys.
Damn.
Yeah,
Let's strive to be better.
There was another
everybody.
one I was going to get to. Yeah, it's actually real quick.
Oh,
I was, yeah, it was a text. It was from the 317. I'm going to read it verbatim. Y'all was talking about that the baby drama and really breezed the hell over it. What's up with that? Pretty racist to straight up clown one of the most important black artists in the game. Give the guy the airtime he deserves to explain himself instead of so much time trashing a guy who a lot of us out here agree with.
That's what Ravy's been saying.
The baby could blow yo ass out the water.
Well, he did kill somebody.
So,
Yeah,
All right.
he won't kill Ravy though, because he only
Yeah.
kills people at Walmart's, right?
yeah, there you go. That was about how his gay fans aren't dirty and have HIV. Remember, that's, even Elton John was now speaking out about that. I wonder if he sent that same message to Elton John.
Most likely, yes.
Yeah. All right. More Woody Show is next. All right, hang on.
Hey, hang tight. We just found a really gross video on the internet. We gotta check it out. More Woody Show next. Okay, play it again.